welcome back to my channel. Today is day one of starting to do some work for Tom. Basically what's happening is I'm going to start working some small amount of hours for him every week, starting to sort some of his unlisted inventory, his death pile of books. So as you can see, there's a lot of pallets here waiting for me. The plan is I need to start going through these. I need to make multiple piles. There's going to be piles of books that need to be listed individually, piles of books that I'm going to set aside that I'm thinking will be bundled, and then there's going to be a pile of books that probably need price comping to see whether or not they're worth listing, and then there's going to be other books that they're going to need to be basically redonated somehow. He's already left some boxes of books here which are some more death pile that he's picked up, so obviously I'll add those to the start of the collection. But really, at the moment, it's just going to be, I'm just going to be pulling this out and starting to sort. Okay, so what he's dumped me with here is a lot of low-end fiction. When I'm looking to do the bundle with the large size fiction, I'm looking for anywhere between 4 and 9 large paperback books to go into a bundle. Any more than that, it becomes a little bit too heavy for our weight restrictions here in with Australia Post and the way that we send. So I'm looking for bundles that I can create, but I think what I'm going to have to do, from what I can see, this the middle crate seems to be full of fiction. So it's like, do I start on the middle one, which is all fiction, and then work on this one, which looks to be like a bit of everything? But while I've got this already started, maybe I just start going at fiction. I'll put the popular authors around the edges so that I can like keep stacking at them, because there'll probably be more of them. And the least popular authors in stacks. I don't know. I'm looking, I think, oh yeah, I've got this big workspace, but I can see that this is very quickly going to be filled. Now, I just put some books over in the corner there. Let me take you and show you. So, Tom had a whole big box of these Penguin books, and these ones are the little Pan classics. So, what we tend to do with these is we tend to bundle them up. Obviously, if I can get the same author, like this one here, there's a whole heap of this one. Obviously, if I can get the same author, but at the moment, I'm just going to try. There's probably more of them in here, so I think I'll just keep them over here for a while. And then I can create these mixed bundles, and the bundles, a lot of them won't be the same author, but I'll try and do the same type, like all these little black ones together, and then they'll just become a mixed bundle of, you know, puffin books. This one looks like non-fiction. This is fiction. This is non-fiction. I can see that's non-fiction, non-fiction, non-fiction. Let's start with this one. Okay, we've got some William Stuart Long here. Now, there's 4 books here that I can see. There's more than 4 in this particular series, but this set of books can actually sell for some really good money. So, fingers crossed there's a few more. I don't know how many's in the set, but I know there's definitely more than 4. Okay, this is a great series. This is called the Left Behind series. It is a religious set of books, and there's a lot of them in this series. So, hopefully there's more of the Left Behind series, because yeah, this one can be worth a lot of money. Okay, so we got a whole lot of Mills and Boons here. And I will just say I am a Mills and Boon expert. I have sold so many Mills and Boons. I do deem myself an expert at them now. Now, these kind of Mills and Boons, these are all different. I like to sell my Mills and Boons by the same type. Tom's going to have a whole lot here that are not by the same type. So whether or not we just bundle them up as a mixed lot, probably might not get as much money. But at the end of the day, Tom has obtained, it's not my position to say where or how he's obtained all these books, but it's a very hard haul. Because I'm culling on behalf of someone else, I'm being very conscious that I don't just get rid of stuff that, it's not my money, if you know what I mean. It's not my money that I'm playing with. I have to be a little bit more careful here. So I really need to sort through them all to see what there is. There's a lot of books here. Well, I just sit here and I'm like, oh jeez, it's hard to see. My eyes have been really bad lately. I just looked around, I just realised I didn't have any lights on in this whole thing. So anyway, now we can see, guys. You probably haven't been able to see me either. Oh. I just had an offer come through on my phone. We have to check it. I've got a few offers. It's listed for $33, 3 books in a bundle, and she's offered me $21. I actually think it's too low for that book bundle. This person, same person, has offered me multiple times on the same bundle, and I keep countering, and she doesn't play. I'm going to go $28. What's the next offer? We have got a Bible. It has been listed since February, not too long. It's listed for $65.99 and she has offered me $60. Let's accept. Ooh! Cha-ching. The book is listed for $199. The last book that sold, that was the same as this, sold for $180. This is a rare book. It is no longer in print. The woman has sent a message, an offer for $100. Now, she sent an offer a couple of days ago to me for $100 and I counted back to her because of the circumstances. It's a rare book. There's nobody else has got it listed. She's put a message this time that says she won't go above $100. $5 for this book. I've listed it for $199, hoping to get about $180, which is the same as what the last one sold for. And she's offered me $100. I'm gonna sit on this one a little bit and think about it. I know I should take it because it's $100. And I'm trying to get my 90-day total up. But I know that book is worth a lot of money. I'm going to sit that. Right. Let's keep going. This is really not the type of haul I like. It's very, very hard haul. Basically, with this small romance, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to pile it into general romance. There's historical romance. There is quite a lot of cowboy western here. So I'm keeping the cowboy stuff separate because that will bundle and that will sell. But yeah, most of the romance goes into 2 lots. It's either historical or just like sweet romance. So I am trying to bundle and keep those separate. Then once I've finished doing it and I've got all of it out, then what I do is I make the bundles. Okay, so I've started making some piles of some authors. where it's the same author, but they're not ready to actually make a bundle. Over on this table, I've decided that this table closest to the door is where I'm going to put the bundles of books, or the books that are ready to go into the other warehouse for the boys to actually start getting on photographing and listing. So this bundle is going to be one bundle, another bundle, another one, and another one. Now, these ones here that I've just picked out, this is an interesting lot. Now, these books are all large print. So they say down the side, normally up the top here, they'll say large print. Now, they're also, nearly all of them, I think, are ex-library. You can see the ex-library stickers down here. I get a lot of questions about ex-library books. Yes, you can sell ex-library books. They sell really well. It doesn't matter. The only thing is you need to mark them in the item specifics that they are ex-library. Now, you will find that in your item specifics under the word features, you will see a little drop down that says ex-library. Make sure you tick it if it is an ex-library, and make sure you grade the book as an acceptable condition, because most of the time the ex-library books, they have library cards in them, they have stamps in them, they have pen inside them, they're all covered in plastic, a lot of them. Make sure you grade them as an acceptable condition. If you don't grade them acceptable, if you put them as good and then you get an item not as described, that's on you. Now, there is two drop downs. There's one that says ex-libris and one that says ex-library, which is under the features. Do make sure that you don't mix them up. Ex-libris means it's come from somebody's personal collection of a library that belongs to somebody's personal collection. That's often called an ex-libris. However, ex-library is different, and don't forget you will find that under the features section in your item specifics. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bundles of the large print, roughly 5 or 6 books per bundle. I'd have to probably price comp, but I would probably say Tom will set these for around $35 to $40 a bundle with offers on them, and we'll see how we go. When you have a haul like this, you've just got to make best with what you've got. You want to try and get as much money out of a haul as you possibly can. These are the type of books that I wouldn't list individually, so you've just got to bundle them up, take a bit of a gamble, and pray that they sell. Pray, guys. If they don't sell, I might be sacked. I can see he just sent me a screenshot. You know, he's got a camera up here. There's a camera up there on the wall. He just sent me a screenshot of me from behind here. Look, so he's sitting there in his nice air-conditioned office while he's watching me do all these books. It's living the life, isn't he? Okay, now what am I going to do? I think I'm going to go over there and start making some bundles of the Mills and Boon. There's quite a few that I want to get as much bundles made so that I can get them there. The boys can start taking them to be photographed, because the less that's in here, the better for me to start working around on these other containers. So the quicker the boys can take things out that I've bundled. Now, all of these, they're like small fiction romance novels. A lot of Mills and Boon, a lot of just basic small fiction novels that are romance based. They will sell. I'm pretty much an expert. I like to say I'm an expert at selling like romance novels. I'm pretty good at it. They're not in very good condition, but if they're bundled correctly, they will sell. My only issue is that I have a scale set in here, so I'm kind of estimating on the weight of some of these books. So I might have to go and get my scale set if Tom doesn't have another one. Okay, time to bundle. Okay, so these orange ones here, these are all Western themed. So that's pretty easy. I might put them by condition, because some here that are good, some that are acceptable. Most of these ones are pretty good. Okay, I'm just going to make some random bundles. These are 2 stories in one. So Mills and Boon with 2 stories. So normally I bundle, like if I'm doing an individual Mills and Boon, I normally do about 12 to 16 books in a bundle. So with these ones, I'm probably going to look to do about 9 in a bundle, I think. So it's the same. You just got to make sure you don't do any doubles. Well, any that are really acceptable, I'm going to pop them over on the other side in a bundle, because then I can make like a really acceptable bundle. Now, there's a lot of them that are really acceptable. Okay, so these ones are kind of family orientated. Probably keep them together. Okay, some of the red ones are going to be larger print, so I'm going to bundle all the larger print ones together. Some of them are going to be the theme sexy, some of them are going to be the theme modern. So we want to try and keep them all together, same types. Some of them are desire. There is so many multi-genres within Mills and Boon, it's crazy. It's good to bundle all the large print ones together because they will sell better like that. You do have to keyword them though for large print, otherwise they won't sell. Okay, so these are all the bundles that I've created. I'm going to try and find a sheet over there because the sun is pounding down here at the moment. So I think I'm going to try and find a sheet just to cover that edge of the tables, just to avoid it. I don't think there'll be any sun fade. The boys are going to come and get these tomorrow, so it's not like they're going to be sitting there for a long time. But yeah, there's a lot of bundles here of Mills and Boons. Now, I'm very used to doing Mills and Boon. I don't know about the boys, so good luck to them. But basically, I have bundled, you know, by exactly the same types of books. These ones here have been bundled because they're all by Avon, so they're all Avon historical books, historical romance, so I've kept those all together in some lots. And yeah, as you can see, there's still a lot of mess. There's still a lot of small romance fiction that's going to need to be lotted up. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I need to get some of my own work done today now. In this container, I've tried to keep all the fantasy books. Now, these are kind of got a lot of the fantasy books have been put up here. I just kind of thought if I could keep the fantasy separate and then work on small romance. This is kind of like women's chick lit. There's a little bit of crime there, not much. I can see looking up at here, I can see there's a whole lot more fiction in here. And this one down here looks like fiction as well. So I am a little bit reluctant to just discard anything that doesn't have bundles or doesn't look enough yet. Like I'm gonna see what I can do. Oh, these ones here, I can do a bundle of these. I just got to check if there's a double up there. I just got to do a bundle and I'll put that over there ready for the boys to do. And yeah. Do you know what? It's not the best job, but I don't have to photograph and list all these. Even though it's easy, they're all done like that. That is taken away then. All I got to do is create these piles for the boys to go work on and get that money building into Tom's store rather than just sitting in these, just sitting in these things is ridiculous. All Tom has to do is sell one of those bundles and there's an hour of my time. Damn it. But honestly, like, you can't undertake a haul like this unless you've got the space, unless you've got the room, unless you've got manpower to do it. Like if I was trying to do this on my own, you saw me trying to do my death pile. This is like 10 times more than my death pile. Anyway, that's enough for today. Back to my own warehouse to photograph my own items so that I can get some stuff listed. Rightio, I can hear the cha-chings. At least I've been getting cha-chings while I've been working. See ya.